Pushpa here. I'm just going to expand my screen. There you go. I hope you're all well, having a beautiful Sunday so far. It's 10:40 here in Brisbane, Queensland. Very hot. You can see I've got the fan in the background. I just wanted to share today my reflections for the week, and I hope that you do get an opportunity to do yours as well. So, one of the things this week that really impacted me in a great way was when I was doing a speaking engagement on Tuesday. And when I was speaking, I know I speak really, really fast. And during that speaking engagement, I was adamant that I was really going to slow my pace and, slow the way that I speak in the words, because usually it's just a rush, 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 because I can't wait to get the information or the value add out. So that was a great learning curve for me, and it worked really well. Now, a lot of people say that, Pushpa, you pronounce every letter and the way you speak, it's like, scripted. The thing is, when I was in England, like, yes, I've always spoken English, but then when I was working for government and especially the Treasury, we had to really script the way we were speaking to ensure that when we were speaking to other departments, when we were speaking about the projects we were working on, they were really, the words were emphasized, the letters were emphasized, so it was easily understood by those listening. So that's where that comes from. The other thing that I absolutely loved was that we had this session on Friday night with six other beautiful women. And I'm not going to say a lot about it, but it really helped me connect to the woman inside of me, which I felt I was losing over time because I was very much in survival mode. And that's not to say that as a woman, I cannot be in survival mode, but it was really fantastic for me to find that essence within me again, find that presence, and it really deepened the love that I had for myself as a woman. And one other thing was that I was speaking to somebody on depression yesterday. Now, depression isn't something that, just happens at a specific time. It can happen to anyone. Doesn't matter what gender you're at, doesn't matter what age group you're in, doesn't matter what role you do. Depression is getting really, really high on the numbers of mental health now. And we so consciously have to be aware of where our thoughts are, where our emotions are, what are we doing. And I believe one of the biggest contributors to depression, especially with the clients and the audiences that I've worked with, is a lack of personal communication. And that's a topic that I'm going to probably speak in a couple of weeks. But I'm going to do a few videos on that consistently, which will give you really great tips and tools on how you can manage your mental health or how you can manage depression, and more so how you can observe it to see that if it is in existence for other people. So they're my learning. So I loved it. I learned something. I shared value add, and with all the value add that I share, especially in my groups around the world, it's just I love it because whatever I've learned, it really gets embedded within me, and I understand it at a deeper level. The other thing is that I won't share something that hasn't personally impacted me unless I know it can make a difference. So have a beautiful day. Think about what you've learned, what you've loved. How can you share that value add? Do you need to improvise on anything? Do you need to make any changes? Are you happy? Have a beautiful Sunday, and I look forward to speaking to you all next week.